Hello, Bill Matern here with US Farm Data. This presentation is about Facebook and for B2B lead generation. It's take two kind of a thing because the first time I did this, it did not record. So we're going to make sure this one records. And we'll do an audio version. So let me get rid of my photo. We'll just do audio here. Facebook for B2B lead generation, separating fact from fiction. The thing that pops out the most to me is the B2B part, right? Facebook is normally looked at as a B2C play, business to consumer, but today we're going to talk about business to business and how we can reach farmers and ranchers. In this presentation, I'm going to take you through a survey that we did, just a couple questions, but kind of enlightening, I thought, and worth sharing. Why we're focused on Facebook. Facebook's in the news a lot, right? And some of it is not good. But at the same time, it is an incredibly powerful social media platform and a marketing platform that we need to probably take a look at if can we leverage Facebook and have it help in our B2B lead generation. Facebook's special power, we look at where we can leverage Facebook and its special power, and we see two areas. And I probably shouldn't give you the spice right away, but I'm always afraid I'm going to forget giving it to you on the screens I should. But two things with Facebook. The first is you can create audiences. So we can create audiences of farmers and ranchers. It needs a little help. Facebook needs a little help from possibly other sources like you, but at the same time, we can target Facebook or farmers and ranchers. And secondly, the rule of 30. You'll hear me talk about the rule of 30. Facebook's very good at building brand and creating impressions to that audience. And so the rule of 30 says, okay, someone needs to be hit 30 to 40 times, and hopefully a third of those get through. And after a while, that 10th time or that 30th time, it's starting to play in the brain, and people start remembering the brand. So the rule of 30 needs 30 impressions. Facebook's very good at being able to reach somebody or create 30 plus impressions on their platform. I'll take you through a case study of where we actually used Facebook in helping to build a campaign and make it a very successful campaign. And then two or three things you can do to just get started, right? And nothing big, but again, it's just let's get this thing going. Let's see if Facebook plays a part in helping you reach farmers and ranchers. We won't do the Q&A, obviously, just because this is just a taping. And then we'll talk about lead gen tools. US Farm Data has a database of over 2 million, or actually 1.9 million farmers and ranchers, and people use that database for direct marketing, a lot of direct mail, telemarketing, email marketing, things like that. But US Farm Data has a number of other tools to help you reach farmers and ranchers, and we'll get into that just a bit. The survey, two questions pretty quickly in the sense of, again, nothing real in depth, but we just thought it was very interesting. Are you on Facebook? Do you have a profile? And then secondly, are you using Facebook for your B2B lead generation? This is kind of the old Facebook salespeople will call and say, hey, do you know your prospects, your customers are on Facebook? And yes, I do know that. How do I go about reaching them? And that's the toughest piece. They're on Facebook. At least a high percentage of them are on Facebook on a consumer level, on a connection level. But now it's just, we know they're there. Are we using Facebook for our B2B lead generation? And for the most part, it is no. And yes, I'm on Facebook, but I'm not using it to reach my prospects. So let's let's talk about Facebook and just get an overview of how big it is. It is just a huge social media platform. 58% are on Facebook in the US. And that's a big number by in and of itself. But when you look at 81% of the people in the US are online, that number grows even more. That percentage grows even more, over 70%. So people who are online, 70% of the people online have a Facebook profile. Now that goes to 12 years. I think you have to be 12 years or older, right? But nonetheless, and then you look at the number of people employed in the US, 126 million people employed in the US. Again, kind of 60-70% of that number, we know they're on Facebook. It's just, how do we reach them, right? Um, so it's bringing the two together. It's finding those people, creating an audience of farmers and ranchers, and how we do that. And because again, Facebook, it's not a selection that you can select. It's not part of the criteria of letting Facebook know, hey, I want to reach farmers and ranchers. We have to create those audiences, and we create those audiences with a Facebook pixel. And we'll talk a little bit about this Facebook pixel on the website, putting it on your website, so you can start tracking your visitors and having it match up against the Facebook database. That's one way of creating that farmer and rancher audience, or any audience for that matter. Just some more information about Facebook and how the ads, where they are and how you select. It's on the desktop. It's Facebook Messenger. It's Instagram. It's mobile, and being able to kind of dissect the Facebook database by location, by demographics. Again, very traditional location of what consumer databases you can do, right? In a consumer database for direct mail, you can select by a lot of those of be it age, be it gender, whatever the case may be. But Facebook separates itself by also having interests and behaviors you can select by. Again, those are consumer. That's a B2C. Those are B2C selections criteria. And on a B2B level, we're creating audiences. Again, as I said, with the Facebook pixel, putting that Facebook pixel on your website and having those visitors, every visitor who comes, having that match up against the Facebook database, and retargeting those people once we create that audience. And a second way to create an audience is taking a look at your prospects and customers and matching those people up against the Facebook database. That's a second piece to the audience with your own current prospects and customers. Let's compare it to Google AdWords. Google AdWords is intent, right? So when we're searching on Google, we are usually low in the funnel. For instance, I need insurance agents near me, which kind of tells me I'm looking for insurance, right? Versus Facebook, it's more, I like the Jones Insurance Agency. Has nothing to do with I'm looking for insurance. It's just I like the Jones Insurance profile, which, an aside, another way to use Facebook is making sure your company has a profile, right? But that's a whole other topic. But nonetheless, Google AdWords is based on intent. I'm low in the decision-making funnel. I'm looking for something, and I'm trying to have Google help me with that. But Facebook is more connection. It's more just surfing and connecting with other people, other businesses, in a way of kind of, I like it says, I like the Jones Insurance Agency. And it's how do you do that? How do you connect? How do you combine the Google AdWords or the intent along with attributes? And again, the first step is putting the Facebook pixel on your website, so you can start tracking people who do make it on your website and matching it up against the Facebook database and creating that audience so you can retarget. this case study that I'm going to take you through. It was a company that wanted to do a seminar or just kind of an event to bring business owners in, and they wanted it was about $1,000 budget. They were looking for about 20 people, but they didn't want to spend more than $50 in the end per attendee. And again, so as I said in the very beginning, the rule of 30. Okay, how are we going to touch business owners at least 30 times and finally, and get at least 20 people to the event? And so we did a number of things. Facebook was one of them, right? We created an audience of our customers, of the client's customers and prospects. And then also, again, Facebook pixel on the website. So any visitor, again, was matching up when we created two audiences there. And then, but we did other things. Direct mail, we did a PR, we did a voicemail campaign to business owners in that community. And everything worked. They got 20 people. It actually went pretty quickly. There were 3 no-shows, but there were 3 walk-ins that just it kind of all balanced out. So, was Facebook the driving force? No, probably not. But again, it certainly helped in creating impressions, building brand, and getting reminders out there. And so when you look at leveraging Facebook, again, creating audiences and the rule of 30, it helps in impressions, it helps in building brand, building reminders. But it was all those things that we did that some we can attribute to it was direct mail, but at the same time, who knows? Maybe they checked out the company on Facebook. Maybe they checked out the company on their website. And so it was just a number of things, multiple mediums, all saying the same thing. And like I said, client was thrilled. What can you do now? Well, and again, I went through this, a little bit of how to do it, but the first thing is just, let's get a snapshot of where you are today. And where you are today is how many calls are you getting? How many visitors are you getting to the site? How many customers are you bringing on to your company in a monthly basis? Let's be honest in that snapshot. No exaggerations. Where are you? Where is zero right now? Where's the line? And that's what we want to. We want to grow from there. And can Facebook help you grow? So the only way to do that is, as I said, we put the Facebook pixel on the website and start tracking customers. And the big thing, and creating the audience of your customers and prospects, and be careful. We hear this quite a bit, and gosh, I hardly get any visitors. My Rolodex is, our customers and prospects, we just have so few. It's okay. Don't let that stop you, because I have found in my 25 years of doing this, when prospects say that to me, when customers say that to me, the count is never enough. They have 50 visitors a month, they have 10 visitors a month to the website, and we get it up to 100. It's still not enough. So it just, and thus it never gets done. It's okay. Again, it's okay. Wherever you're at, if you have 0 visitors, it's okay, because we've got to start somewhere. And we advise you to just give it a shot and just to see if leveraging Facebook can help. And don't worry about, where you are today is good. Find out where you are today, but don't let that stop you. And put that Facebook pixel on the website. Create that audience of customers, your prospects and customers, match it up against Facebook database and retarget. And create ads. Create a set of ads. Don't sell. Remember, these guys, a lot of these in Facebook we're building brand. We're getting the name out there, and we're not really selling. We don't know where they are in the decision-making funnel. Are they low? Are they high? Usually with Facebook, we're assuming they're high in the funnel. They don't even know maybe they have the problem that you service. They don't know they need you, but utilize Facebook to get your name out, to build brand, and over time, you know, they may click on the ad and get to your website, and just let it, so in other words, the ads should be just, we always say three things when we're building ads, when we're doing anything remotely on the marketing side: connect, educate, inspire. Connect, educate, inspire. So make sure the ads should connect and educate, and over time it will inspire, because when they do need your product, they're going to be thinking of you, or that's the hope, right? That's what we're offering. So push information, educational information, give those people something and expect nothing in return. And again, and it will happen indirectly of building brand. Let it ride 60, 90 days at least, and just watch and learn and see if, gosh, I was getting 25 customers a month to the site. I'm up to 40, I'm up to 50, I'm up to 60. I mean, that's what you may see. And just watch and learn and see how it performs. And if you do see performance, then okay, this has viability, this is viable for me. Q&A, we will skip. What we do, and what many of you may be familiar with, we have US Farm Data has a database of, like I said, 1.9 million farmers and ranchers, complete with crops, acres, livestock. But we do so much more than helping our clients with direct mail, telemarketing, email marketing, market analysis, leveraging that database. Our lead gen tools, it includes a number of things. It includes content. We write content. We help our clients with their websites, making sure everything is talking. We hook into Google Analytics. We create landing pages. We create content pages. We update the site to make it more modern. We make sure it's responsive. All these things that we do, along with the very traditional things of market research, etc. So it's fairly new. We've been doing this thing. We've been doing it for 2-3 years, but now we're just making sure everybody knows about it as well. The whole idea behind it, and all we care about, is more leads and better results. All we're interested in is helping you generate more leads and getting better results. Is direct mail for everyone? No, but we got to find what is. Is Facebook for everyone? Probably not. But it's always finding, okay, where do we want to play? Where do we think we can generate the most leads and get you the best results? And that's what we're always shooting for. Hopefully you got these freebies. They're 2 books, and it just kind of helps focus maybe how you look at marketing, as well as how you look at your sales force, your overall business of generating leads. The Perfect Growth Formula and the Human Being's Guide to Business Growth. They're worth a read. And again, just it's probably nothing eye-popping. There will be, hopefully there's some wow factors in there, but at the same time, it just helps focus, and it helps, okay, where do I want to, what's my next step? So hopefully you got those. We sent them out, I believe, and so I just want to, but if you don't, we can certainly resend them. All right. There you have it. Thank you for listening, and feel free to call US Farm Data anytime if there's any way we can help. You don't have to spend money. If you just have questions, if you just want to bounce off some ideas, man, we'd love to talk to you. Thank you.